Well, just really proud of the guys. Thought our crowd was awesome tonight. Helped us in a big way, and these guys came out with some energy, and we're excited to play and played well. I mean, you look at the start of the game, be able to play with a lead really throughout was huge for us. I thought, defensively, overall, you getting the takeaways that set up some scores for the offense, and really happy with the way they ended the first half, being able to punch that in to go 14 and then start the second half with a score. Bradford, a huge play. And that's fun stuff when guys that have been around here for quite a while. Jaden Grant has the early interception. Bradford has the huge touchdown in the start of the second half. Andrzej was around the ball making some plays. Those guys have been here, been through a lot, working really hard. So just happy for them to get this win.
Jonathan, after the last couple of weeks, did you feel like the team played a little looser tonight, or were they any less tight than the last couple of weeks at all? Or
Yeah, I don't know if tight was the word. I mean, these guys have been working. I think our crowd helped, and to have a better start like we did. These guys were enthused and determined to get this done. I thought the week of work during practice, it showed that these guys were determined to win a football game.
how did you feel like the defense played? Now with Trent running things, was it just energy tonight, or did they do anything a little differently?
I thought that they played with some energy, came in with a mindset they wanted to challenge things tonight. That was kind of a talk throughout the week, and I thought we did challenge the receivers, wanted to get around the quarterback, and that style of play. And we've done it throughout this season at times. That style created some takeaways. That was a huge piece.
I heard you got hit with a water bucket at the end. Didn't you?
Yeah, how about that? They found me on the other side of the field, well past the.
Have you ever got hit with a water bucket before?
Yeah, I can't remember a ton of it, no, but it feels pretty good.
Jonathan, the fan base has been through some stuff in the last, prior to you getting here. What do you say to the fans as you celebrate this with them?
Well, some of it's appreciation for a loyal fan base. Yeah, I've been through a lot. Continued to support, come out to the games, and shoot, we've had some ups and downs since I've been here, and there's a lot of work going on, and always felt like there was a fan base that was loyal, supportive, going to be here, rain or shine, and so we definitely appreciate them.
I'd like to know a little bit more about the ice bath at the end. Did they chase you down? How'd they end up catching you?
Yeah, you shake hands with David Shaw, who I got a bunch of respect for. And then you're kind of walking and you see a few players, and all of a sudden I'm getting it in the back. I think it was Cody Anderson that got me.
Obviously, you want to win every single game, and your players come in here and reiterate that week after week. But this one does mean something because it guarantees another shot. Have you taken a moment to let that sink in, that this gives you one more opportunity this year?
There's no question. This is big. The number 6 is big. I'm not going to dance around that. We do. And these guys know it. We got a couple more games that can mean a whole lot. But it should be something you guys celebrate. The guys do. Beaver Nation does. That we get to continue, really keep the group together for a longer period of time. Another opportunity in postseasons, big-time stuff.
Jonathan, just kind of continuing on that point, can you just reflect on the journey to get here from, when you got here in 2017 to now, and just the amount of effort, work, everything that had to go to getting to 6 wins?
Yeah, a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of belief early on, some optimism that kind of helped us push through. I think about a team effort. Starting with these players and the belief in this coaching staff and going, but there's so many people that support and contribute to football teams, administration, training staff, the weight room, the equipment, all the people that dive into this stuff. It is a team effort to build a program that can have some success, and I'm greatly appreciative of the people around here.
It seemed like on that first drive, you guys were determined to run the ball and get it physical. Am I?
Yeah, we want to come out running the ball, and it does sets up some things in the passing game, and we weren't 100% on that. But early on, we wanted to try to get the line of scrimmage going, get our backs into a rhythm. But I do think Chancey, he did a lot of good stuff, especially the first half. Efficient with the ball. He's not going to make every throw and that's tough to do as quarterback, but the balance was there.
Well, I was going to ask about Chance. It did seem like this was probably his best passing performance in several weeks. He seemed like he was fairly accurate.
Yep. Yep. I mean, really, you think about the couple of ones he missed, he's throwing the thing 50 yards. Everything else, he's really good with his decisions. Guys made a couple of plays for him. I thought Brian called a really good game with that, of some back and forth, of running it and keeping Chance in rhythm.
How much did you feel like that first drive kind of set the tone for the defense, getting a 3 and out, and then later in the game forcing turnovers and holding Stanford really through the air and on the ground?
Yeah, I thought the first stop defensively, because the crowd was definitely in it, and then get the early score, so the crowd had some energy throughout, and then you play with the lead, and it was tight all the way through the first half, and that's why I'm back to that score we were able to get to end the first half, and then come back with another one, and I thought those pieces were really big.
Just talk about the job that Trent did to get your defense to the point where they're getting as many turnovers. I think it was your first multi-interception game since USC. And I saw him pacing down the sidelines, very similar in demeanor. What was it about him that tabbed him for this task, and how do you just react, I guess, to his performance tonight?
Yeah, he did, obviously, we got some turnovers, and he did a really good job, I think. Yeah, he didn't dramatically change our scheme throughout the week, but infused a little bit of his personality, which that's what he is competitive and wanted to, contest. And I give credit to that defensive staff of jumping on board with this decision, and obviously the players buying into it. And so that group came up big tonight.
Andrzej, seems fitting that you're in here first because, you've been around here longer than just about anybody going through this. What's kind of your emotions right now?
Shoot, man, honestly, it just hasn't even really set in yet, I'm really proud of this group. It's been a long time coming, man. And, yeah, man, I'm happy for my guys. I'm happy for Coach Smith, and proud of myself, too. Shoot, it hasn't been an easy road, the last 6 years, but, I'm glad I stuck it out, and, I can finally say that, I've been a part of, something bigger than myself and, helping to change this program around. And most of all, man, I'm just so happy for my teammates. This is something I'm happy for Beaver Nation. I'm happy for this university. This is something that is long overdue, you know what I mean? And just proud, and proud is an understatement, happy is an understatement. And, I'm just still kind of waiting for this all to settle in, so. Yeah. You guys have talked last several weeks about bigger goals than getting to 6 wins, but getting to the 6th win it's still a pretty big goal for you, wasn't it? Absolutely. Your bigger goals aren't accomplished without the smaller ones, and this is just one step in to where we want to go. And it's all about just going 1-0 each week and being the best team that we can be. And I'm so happy that my teammates were able to, just go out and play, have fun. Tonight was fun. That was just a big thing. Is just tonight was so much fun, man. And just to see the smiles on my teammates' faces, on the coaches' faces, and just go out there and play together, and finally put some stuff together is a really rewarding thing. So,
what was the obviously with Coach Bray taking over the defense? What did you see out there? Just better energy tonight? Anything did you see differently tonight?
Better energy, yeah, 100%. And we talked about earlier this week just letting it rip, just going out, cutting loose, and just playing. And that's what we went out there and did.
BJ, this getting to be bowl eligible. Just what are your emotions about that?
It was a long time coming. Coach Smith came in 4 years ago, and he just established a good base in the offense and the defense and the special teams. And we just kept going and kept going. We knew today was going to be a good fight, but we just had to finish the game and get bowl eligible. It's been a long time. 2013, I think.
Yeah. Do you feel more relieved or joyful about this, getting to this 6th win, just based on the last 3 weeks or so?
No. We still not finished. We still got two more games to go. we got to finish strong, and then we go from there. But it is good to have a bowl game, but we still not done yet.
You guys were able to run the ball fairly effectively, but it seemed like one of the big differences tonight was you threw the ball well. Did you feel like they were giving you some looks out there that you guys were able to take advantage of the passing game tonight?
When the O-line and tight ends are blocking their butt off, and then we do a fake, the linebackers is going to come down, and we just had open receivers and open tight ends. So that's what it was. Just having a good run game, it helped the pass game out.
BJ, you've had really good fan support, especially the student section coming on the field a couple of times this season and tonight. Can you talk about what it means to get that bowl eligibility in front of the home fans here at Reser?
It feels great. The fans this year, they've been on our side all year. They watched the last two games, and then we just came out and just played today, and we got the win. So it feels good to get it in front of the fans.
BJ, you went over 1,000 yards for the season tonight. You waited for this moment for 4 years to, get your turn. What's that mean for you to hit such a milestone like that?
It feels good, but I couldn't do it without my O-line and the other positions on the field that's blocking for me. So I thank them a lot. But yeah, it feels good.
BJ, you mentioned it. You said we ain't done yet, and it seems to be kind of this team's motto, slogan this year. What did Coach Smith say in the locker room briefly after the game?
He just told us a good game, and he was just telling us that we ain't finished yet. We still got 2 more games to go, so we just got to come out and keep playing.
Help us with last week's performance, this week's performance. I mean, it's night and day. What, in your eyes, what's happening?
Execution. This game, we did good at executing. Last game, we fell back a little bit on execution, so that's what it was this week.
Just the last couple of weeks playing from behind the first quarter or so, the difference in coming out today, you've got a 16-play drive to open it up with, and how that set the tone for the rest of the day?
Coach Stu just told us this week we just had to operate in excellence. So that's what we did this week. We operated in excellence.
Teagan, after the last 3 weeks of just trying to get this win to get to 6, is it more of a feeling of relief or joy tonight?
I think it's just joy. We worked really hard, especially these last 3 weeks when we were just on the cusp, and it feels good to get over the hump and go bowling like we all want to.
You've been here for 4 years, gone through a lot of stuff with this program. What's it meant to get to this place in the program?
It means a lot. I think it means a lot for everyone, especially people like Andrzej and Trayvon Bradford. They've been here for longer than I have. I feel like I've been here forever, and to finally get to go bowling and have a successful season, it's been nice.
And Teagan, being an Oregon guy from Salem, local, I mean, does it be maybe even a little bit more to you personally, because you followed this program for many, many years? Yeah,
I think so. Growing up in Oregon and being a Beaver fan, it feels great. It feels great to know like how the fans feel. How the fans would feel in this moment, because I've been there. I've been a fan of this team and of this program. So that, I think it means a little bit more to me. Yeah.
On paper, you guys had the best run game in the conference. Stanford had the worst run defense, and you guys sort of took advantage of that early. But it seemed like the passing game really was what separated you tonight. What did you guys see out there in terms of being able to hit the passes tonight?
I think just getting that run game going opened it up. Whenever you can get the run game going, it always opens up the passing game, and we were able to do that tonight. And guys were making plays all over the place.
Teagan, how important was that last drive of the first half to get up to 14 and then coming out at the third quarter and scoring so quickly, Trayvon making that big play? How important were those 2 drives for you guys?
I think at the end of the half was really important because we were kind of stuttering there at the end of that half. So it was nice to get it in for that score right at the end. And then you always want to come out in the beginning of the half and just start fast and put it in like that, like we did especially. So yeah, I think that was great momentum builders for us, both of those plays.
Teagan, your play when it comes to blocking on the offensive line, especially helping the run, has gotten a lot of credit this year, but how nice was it to be able to haul on a touchdown tonight and kind of do more of what the tight end is supposed to do in terms of scoring points?
Oh, I mean, it's always nice. I mean, it's always nice scoring a touchdown. But I think I'm just gonna do my job no matter what. But of course, it's nice scoring a touchdown and getting the ball in your hands a little bit. So that was cool.
It seems like the team slogan this year is "We ain't done yet." What was the mood in the locker room coming off the field? I know you're only in there really quickly, but what did Coach Smith tell you guys?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Coach Smith, what did he tell you guys, the whole "we ain't done yet" mantra of this season?
He's just stressing to us that we have more games left. We want to finish this season strong. We want to put ourselves in the best position possible, and I think everyone's on the same page with them. So that's nice.
To build off of that, it's something where you guys have not been bowl eligible since 2013, and yet on that sideline tonight, you would have no idea that that was the case because it was so calm, so collected, like you've been here before. How has that "we ain't done yet, keep going, get another win," how has that permeated this locker room so deeply?
I think it's just credit to our coaches and our leaders on this team. We all are on the same page when it comes to we want to win every game that we play. We're not playing to not lose. We're playing to go and win the game. And I think that just, like I said, really starts with our coaches and our leaders.